Hello and welcome to another ICT lesson. Today I want to show you how we can design a web page which can run on the internet. Most of the time we visit internet, we browse web pages, we enjoy how they look, we see pictures on them, we can do some actions on them, but have you ever wondered how they are being made? Today I will show you with this simple example here. Basically, a web page has two main parts. We have what we call the head, this part. Then the part which contains a lot of information, we call it body. To create a web page, we are using a computer language known as Hypertext Markup Language. And this language is only understood by the computer. It is not a human language for communication. It is simply a computer language, and it is made up of codes. For example, I will show you a few codes here. To create the head part of this page, we are going to use this code. It has two brackets and the word head inside the brackets. And to create the body part, we will use this code. So whenever computer sees this code, it knows I'm supposed to create the head part of the page. And when it sees the body code, it knows I'm supposed to create the body part of the page. Each piece of code in HTML language is known as tag. So in other words, what I'm saying, any code enclosed in this bracket, and each single code enclosed in this bracket, we can say it is a tag. Therefore, I will say here that this is the head tag in HTML, and this is the body tag in HTML. This is the title tag in HTML. Now, apart from the head and the body, the work of the title tag is to create the title of the page. Then we also have image tag. In the image tag, we are inserting a picture inside the page. And in this tag, there is a small element here. This is a short for the word source. The word source, it means the source of the picture. So when I'm using this image tag, I have to tell it where the picture is and name it. And this is the exact place where the name of the picture will be inserted. Another tag which is very important is the paragraph tag. A paragraph tag is written like this with two brackets and a P inside it, and its work is to insert a paragraph. To understand it better, we will do it practically so that you are able to see how I'm using the tags. I will start Notepad. This is what we call a text editor, or a small program which I will use to write the HTML code. There are many types of text editors you can use out there, but for this moment I will prefer you use this one. Now, apart from the notepad here where we are going to write code, there are some pictures I have in the folder here which I'm going to use for my web page. I will open this folder, and you can see here I have some few pictures of wild animals. So I'm going to write my code in the notepad, but the code will be linking to these pictures in this folder. Then the same code, I will save it as a web page inside this folder, so that everything related to this web page will be available inside the web page folder. I will start my HTML code here. To create a web page, first you start with the HTML tag, then you close it down here like that. The second thing is to split the page into head, then you close this head tag with a slash like that. That is how we close tags, with slashes. Then I will start another tag here for the body part of the page, then I will close it here with the / tag. Now in this page I will create a title for my web page, and let me just call it One Life. Then I will close that title there. And I will use h1 tag for the heading. I want a big heading here, so I will write here Wildlife, then Kenya. Then I will close that h1 tag. So I have created a title for the web page and a heading within the body of the page. I will go ahead and save this page. I'll click File, Save. Then on the desktop, I will open the folder where my pictures are. So I will open it like this, and I will give this page any name. So let me just call it web. Let me just call it Wildlife. Now, something to note here. If I just click save, this code will not be saved as a web page. It will be saved as a text document. So I want to create a web page, and I will have to put here after the name dot, then HTML. This is an instruction to change this code into a web page, which can be opened in a web browser. So let me go ahead and press save. Now I will open my folder, and now you can see that the page has been created, which is a web page which can open in any web browser. In my computer I have Google Chrome as the web browser, and it is the default one, and it is showing here that I can double click it and I open it. I will go ahead, double click the file for you to see what is showing in it. After opening the page, you can see now there is a title here on the web page, and also there is a page title here. This one is the heading which I created with h1 tag, and this is the title of the page which I created with the title tag. I will go on with the coding. The next thing I want to create here is the picture. I want to insert a picture here, and the picture I want to insert is this one. It is called park. So I will use the other tag for the image, img, source. Then I will put 2 single quotes. Now here I wanted to insert the name of the picture, which will also contain the type of the picture. And to get that information, I will just come here, right click my picture for the pack, then I will choose properties. In this properties box, this is the name of the picture and the type of file is JPG. Here you can see JPG. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the name and put it in my mind that it is of type JPG. Coming to my HTML code here, I will just paste the name. Then after the name, I will put a dot and write here JPG, because this is the file type. You have to put the name of the file and the file type. Then I will click File, Save. Now I will refresh my web page so that you can see if the picture will be inserted in it. After refreshing my page here, you can see now the picture of the pack is inserted. The next thing I want to do, I want to put some paragraphs below this picture. So I will come back to my notepad code here and type paragraph, 2 paragraphs. I will use the p tag for the paragraph. Kenya is a beautiful country with a wide variety of attractive wildlife. I just press enter. The wild animals can be seen in Tsavo National Park, Masai Mara National Reserve. Press enter. Amboseli National Park, Nairobi National Park, and many others. So I will end my paragraph by closing it with the p tag, paragraph tag with a slash, Then I will start another paragraph here with the p tag like that. Examples of popularly known animal species are elephant, lion, zebra, antelope, press enter, cheetah, rhino, buffalo, and many others. Now I will close here my paragraph tag. I will go ahead and save this. So that now we can open our web page again and see how it looks. After refreshing my web page, you can now see I have two paragraphs. This one created and the second one created using the p tag. The next thing, I will now insert pictures. And to insert pictures, I will use the img tag, which is written like this. Then we have source, and remember I have several pictures to insert here. So far I have inserted this picture of a park. Now I want to insert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to insert 5 pictures. So I will just come here and copy this line 5 times. Press Ctrl C to copy on the keyboard and Ctrl V, then Ctrl V again, Ctrl and V again to paste, then Ctrl and V to paste. So I want to fill these ones inside these quotation marks with the names of the pictures to show. So I will just come here, start with the antelope, just right click, choose properties. I will copy the name, Ctrl C. Then you can see this is of type PNG. So I will come here and Ctrl V to paste the name. Then I will put .png. Close this box. Come to cheetah. Right click. Properties. Copy the name of the cheetah. And you can see the file is type JPG. So I will just close the box and paste the name here and write .jpg. I will as well come to the lion, right click the file for the lion, choose properties, copy the name for the lion, and you can see it is of type JPG. So I will come here and paste the name of the lion and write it .jpg. I will right click the name of the Rhino, choose properties, copy the name, and you can see it is of type JPG. So I will come here, Control and V to paste, then write .jpg, and finally I will come to zebra, right click, choose properties, and copy the name, and you can see it is type JPG. So I will paste here and write here .jpg. So I will come here and save this file. So I will refresh this web page and we see what will show in the picture. So you can see now my page is showing the title, the main picture, the 2 paragraphs, and the small pictures of the animals. Finally, I will do some styling work to finish up the page. So I will go back to my code and write here below the title, style. I will use the style tag and close it down here with slash style. So the first thing I want to style is this heading, this h1 tag. So I will come here and put here h1, then I use this bracket and I close that bracket. Inside the bracket, I want the color to be red, so I will write a color colon red, and I want it to be of a font called Harrington, so I will write here font family colon Harrington, then finish with semicolon like that. Then I want the font to be of 28 points in size, so I'll write here font dash size colon, put 28 pt. You measure the height of the font using points. Next, I want to put the content of the page in the middle so that it is balanced. So I will be below this body tag, I will write here div, and immediately before closing the body, I will close the div tag. Then I will come here and specify dimensions for the div. So I will open and close the bracket. Inside the bracket, I will say width, set to 780 px. That is the measure for the width of the div, and I want margin to be 0 auto. That one will position it in the middle of the page. Finally, I want my paragraphs, these ones, to be of a certain style. So I'll put here P for the paragraph, and I will say font family. I want, I'll write in quotes here. If the name of the font has spaces, you have to put them inside the single quotes. So I'll write a Comic Sans MS. That is the name of the font I want, and you must know the name of the font, and save. Now I will save this so that we see what will come up. After refreshing my page, you can see how attractive my web page is with the design of the title, pictures, and the font of Comic Sans MS, and it looks attractive now. Go ahead and try this at home, and see you next time. Bye bye.